Let's go. In this video, I will talk about this sales letter, and you have map mind map. We have a mind map right here, and we will talk about this. And yeah, we already have this material, and we have talked about some things that we have here. But I also think that here is much better what I have done here with the mind map. So in this video, I will talk about the sales letter. And in the other video, the past video, I have read this sales letter and talk about a little bit about that. But here we will profound much more the content and all the things that we can learn with this sales letter. So this is the goal of these videos. Let's go. I want to see if I'm recording, and yes, everything okay. So let's go. Let's start with the big idea. So the core mechanism here is the buying a luxury car is the rational financial decision, not despite price because of of it. So this is the core mechanism, and what does it make counterintuitive? Break the contrary assumption, expensively wasteful. So where the thing is marked from saving money to save over time. So this is what happened here, and belief being replaced. So old car. So so they are changing what the people think, and the old thinking is like cheap car is a sensibly person, and new cheap car short sliced person, and the cop make you feel irrational for not buying a Mercedes. So why it works? Changing challenges the identity. I am the intelligent type. Uses economic against the accept conclusion. So this is what happened here, and explain a little bit more of that. They change the perspective of someone they're reading because they prove to you, they show to you that buying Mercedes is an intelligent decision. And let's talk about the market psychology, psychologically audience mind. So the current belief that audience have the Mercedes is a luxury car. I have a lot of stars, but not practically. Not practically. I'm I am being responsible by a ship car, by ship. High upfront cost, bad financial decision. Yes, fear being active. So fear of being sense financial irresponsible, fear of make poor long-term decision, fear of make ordinary the wrong type of person. Desires being triggered to be intelligent, not just appear so, to belong to exclusive perspective group, to feel I don't know exactly this word in a premium purchase. Identity being activated, the identify direct label to in the copy subtly superior of those who buy cheap. Create a group of smart buyers versus the other group, native savers. Start signers use high mileage club membership and diesel cars with 1 million plus miles proof exclusively. So they create this status that change the they create that headline analysis. What if a short man what sort of man buys a Mercedes-Benz to save money? The extra to break down why here is question format forces the international answer, internal answer. So that's make the people answer. What is the type of man that do that? So to save money, interrupt the paradox. Butter interrupt. Who not? Okay. Why it create curiosity? Premise seem absurd. Why they must solve it? So it seems very absurd because this is not common. That surprise someone they are reading. Use the reading on perspectives has the hook, and the question implies the answer exists and is satisfying. Um, Mental loop. This must be a joke. Wait, is it? So this creates a loop, and this is what happened. Read, reader reads on to validate or disapprove the claim. Assuming challenge. The luxury car cannot mean economic. The only low-cost brands are rational buyers, and same technique has also ways. Succinctly and contractive premise credibility via specifically. So this will happen with the rook, and let's see how attention is captured. Headline is used tubu logic luxury but plus saving visual dark photo of the Mercedes and entering road. Underrated aesthetic silence confident not happy. The first line. The intelligent guy, that's who, delivers the payoff instantly, not prolong the tease. That then immediately earns the claim with logic. Expectation reversal mechanism. The reader expects just another luxury car ad, gets a rational economic argument they hadn't considered. So they make a different expectation with that. So why the reader keeps reading? Ego investment. So I am an intelligent guy. Proof. The logic, data, social proof, and factory. Each paragraph rise and solve a new objection. Okay. Let's 5. Reframe, shift perspective. So why the cop changed the rigid logic? Redefine saving money from upfront cost to lifetime cost. Redefine luxury from to under indulgence to investment. Redefine ship redefines redefine fine redefines cheap car buyer from smart to short slight, I don't know this word, and old versus new thinking. So old, spend less and save more, and the new is spend more on durability and spend less over time. Maintenance breakdown replies total cost, and total cost ownership has the real metric. The new standard is introduced. The new standard introduced. High mileage club has the proof standard, and the class reframe the technique. So classic repose of, I don't know, so of perspective, and same strategy has worldwide. Make premium and rational. Product category shift from luxury to smart investment mechanism. Why the product works? Especially mechanism durability. So Mercedes is built to last much longer. A specific proof. Cars surprising 1 million miles, and one of the only automakers with the high mileage club makes exclusively a durability credential, not status one. Diesel engine, rational engine choose, not glamour, and it's verifiable. You can fact and tank, and specifically it is specifically not better quality but 1 million miles. Change the comprehension frame entirely. Oh, shit, man.
Changes the comparison frame.
Comparison. Change the comparison frame. And no longer comparing 30k versus 60k sticker price. And now comparing total miles, total miles of reliability per dollar spent. Proof structure. So data numbers, they use data numbers. Several diesel protocols specifically makes the claim feel undoubtedly verifiable. Several implies a pattern, not a fluke. Social proof, a high military club named official club implies others have already validated the claim through use. Authority, Mercedes-Benz quality implicit. Injury, pride. We take pride in this. Demonstration. You could add your own car to that list. Personalize the proof. Convert abstract stat into a personal future possibility. Specifically has a proof. Just a little regular maintenance and care. Reduce the burden, not exotic upkeeping required. Make 1 million miles feel activity, not miraculous. Proof, sexy. Claim, logic, data, social, and future projection. Narrative, flow, stories, actor. Hook, headline. Paradox, question, disrupts expectation. Identity, answer. The intelligent guy, essentially flattery and self-selection. Belief challenge. It might be true that spending money on a new economic car, has acknowledges the opposite view before just maintaining it. Core refrain. The fact of the matter is that the Mercedes-Benz diesel cars are simply built to last longer. Social proof, high one mileage club, personalization you can add, objection handling. The idea of spending more may seem ironic at first, objection handling. Future projection, future projection. 30-year vision. You Mercedes still running when the others are junked. This isn't There isn't a lot of ironic in that. Objection handling pre-empty map. But Mercedes-Benz costs so much more. I can't afford to spend that much. Handed via long-term same is logic. Spend more. Objection. What about the maintenance cost? Just a little regular maintenance and care. Minimize the objection without dismissing it. The sounds ironic, too good to be true. Handed by directly naming the ironic may seem ironic. Technique. Name the objection before the reader does. They dissolve it with a future state proof. Technique use it across all objections. Street man, dissolve, never dismiss. Each objection handled with specificity and not the deflection. 9. 10. Emotional drives, feeling actor. Primary emotion, pride. The intelligent kind. Only a Mercedes proof of intelligence, not vanity. Secondary. superiority. Others at first think that saving by cheap. The Mercedes buyers see what the others don't. Security and confident. Your car is still running in 30 years. Logic versus emotion balance. Copy appears logical data injury, but the real driver is identity and start elevation. Logic is the permission structure for the emotional decision, emotional curiosity, flattery, and conviction, conviction, and aspiration. Future projection. I think I might have seen that. No, I don't. How the reader imagines the future in 30 years when the rest of the luxury cars and economic car markets are permanently parked. Position the reader has the last on understanding. Contracts between choices. Choose who bought a cheap car stranded on the side of the road. Mercedes-Benz bar is still driving A to B, C to D, and belong. Visual and concrete, very specifically journey metaphor. Economic cars permanently parked by the side of the road. Mercedes-Benz, progressive alphabet implies unstoppable momentum. Closing line technique. This is the whole of the ironic. Calls back to the opening paradox, full circle closures. Emotional, angelic, satisfying solution. 12. Category strategy. How the product is repurposed from premium expert luxury to rational long-term financial. World new position technique. Reframe the buyer criteria, not price but cost per mile. Curiosity. Paradox headline force the reader to solve the tension contracts. Cheap car, short one versus Mercedes long run. Other parked versus you're still running. Identity. The intelligent guide self-selection via flirtily. Reading who agree are automatically target buyer. Specifically, specifically, 1 million miles, not very long lasting. 30 years, not a long time. Credibility. High mileage club named engineering pride. I don't know this word. The objection, intellectual, honest sign. Belong. Invitation to join the club of the smart. Stouts. Not just of glamour, but a style of intelligence. The smart has a new luxury sign. Framework cop template. Let's see how we say that. How we can open with the paradox question. What is the type of person buys a premium cheese to budget go? I didn't don't know this word. Name it.
Step 2. Identity flattery.
Fatally.
Step 2. Identity flattery.
Identity flattery.
Step 2. Identity flattery.
Flattery. Identity flattery. Identity flattery. Name the intelligent buyer immediately. Still man the objection. Why it might be that unexpectedly belief. Introduce the reframe. The fact of the matter is mechanism. Extract specifically proof. Name the club, concrete data point, social proof. Personalizing the proof. You could join, naming and solve the residual, his residual ironic. This might be at first project in 30 years future. Contrast to choose who choose the wrong versus the reader future. Close by calling back the paradox. And there isn't a lot of iron on that. And let's see headline formulas. The adjective kind that who essentially identify of key phrase to steal. It might be true. It's while it may be true, the fact of the matter is simply built to last longer, a lot longer, and you could add your own to that list. And this is it. The whole open the loop, close the final line. Close the loop in the final line. Still man the solve proof project. Paradox, identity, refine, proof, future, and callback. Rational surface, emotional, not hype, superlatives, and quite confident. And this is the mind map about this topic. And what shit, no? What shit. I don't like this, but it's okay. That's the video.